Hey everybody, what's up? It's Ben Hartwig from Remax Suburban, and today I'm going to make a short video just talking about some of the basic things to expect when buying a home. So whether it's your first home purchase or not, there's a lot of moving pieces and a lot of variables rely on the type of market that we're in. And I'm sure that most of you guys already know that it is a seller's market. So we cannot get enough listings right now here in June of 2018 to come close to satisfying the buyer demand. So there's two buyers or even more for every home that goes up for sale out there. So be prepared. It can create quite an emotional process when you're placing offers and you're losing. So make sure that your real estate agent has some plans for multiple offer situations. Make sure that they are following the market and know in the areas you want to buy what's happening there. So here's a quick market insight. So Tara and I take a look at this monthly. We look at the major counties in the area. So we have a Macomb County property market insight on the screen here right now. And but we drill down into different cities and sometimes even zip codes. So especially when we have active buyers in certain areas, we watch it very closely. So but here you can see listings are down year over year. We did have a spike up from April, so that's good. Now that school's ending, you'll usually see some of that starting to ramp back up. But the big thing is when you have this sort of situation, when there's so many buyers and not enough listings, it winds up with a healthy value increase for the homeowners that are out there thinking of selling. So you can see year over year, May, this is a May report, home values have gained over 8.5%. So ironically, if we look at May compared to April of 2018, we see the same amount. So, there's some seasonal trends in there and things like that. And just remember that if a home buyer, if you're willing to pay X amount for the home, because that's happening now, over asking prices are fairly common. Just remember it still has to appraise. So it's all part of the process. So make sure that you know what's happening. You can see 9 days is what we're seeing across the county for homes that get listed as to how long it takes them to go pending and find a new buyer for that property. You'll also see 97% of asking price, original list price is what OLP is there. And so the homeowners are putting their houses up and they're getting on a regular basis what they are asking for their home. So it's important to know that. And in some neighborhoods, during some months, we will see in a certain zip code over asking average. So it'll be over 100%. So which is just crazy. Great for sellers. So hopefully you have a little bit of time if you're searching in a really hot area. So make sure you know the market conditions. We talk more about that. So and then I guess the last thing is once you find that home and before your search even begins, you'll want to make sure you're pre-approved, because if you get into a multiple offer situation, or even if it's not, and you submit an offer and the seller sees it and there's no pre-approval, you don't have a chance, because otherwise they're going to take their home off the market and then come to find out you were never qualified to purchase the home, if that were the case, and they just wasted peak season and now they have to start all over and find buyers again. So get pre-approved, find the house, know the market conditions, and be ready to act fast, because the houses are going very quickly. So when you get pre-approved, make sure you have all your documents ready. They're going to want pay stubs, bank statements, social security cards. The list goes on and on. So get all your documents that you think you're going to need, and we cover that in another video. So check out our channel. You'll see it up there, what you'll need for your lender, and have it all ready, get pre-approved, and just try to make things easy as you can for yourself. So, and then once you get an offer accepted, if you're working with Tara and I, we use a transaction timeline that we share with our clients. So again, if it's your first home, this is really helpful, or even if it's not your first home, because there's just so many working pieces. We have to get title insurance ordered. The seller does. The lender wants a buyer policy as well. You got to get your inspection completed. So you have to pick a home inspector, and you have a certain period to do that, 5 to 7 days typically. and then you'll have your appraisal, which gets ordered after. Don't ever let your lender order the appraisal prior to the home inspection. You could waste $500. So once the inspection's good, the appraisal gets ordered to ensure that the property is worth what you're paying for it, so the bank is protected. And then that'll take a certain period, and all these dates are right here in our transaction timeline, so you can hop in there anytime, and we'll have your service providers in here and some great resources. So like when it comes down to closing time, we'll remind you in the timeline that you need to call the utilities, put them in your name, get your cable company lined up. Heck, if you're lucky, you might be able to catch up on some TV after your first day of exhausting moving. So all those numbers are right here. You just click on them. It'll take you right to the site, and you could do it online or you could call. But everything in the process that you need to know is right here in one shot. So we try to make it as easy as we can, because it can be a lot of work. You're constantly updating documents with the lender, and the emotion of going through multiple offer situations and searching for the home. So we do everything we can to try to make that easier for you. So make sure the big things are your real estate agent knows the market, you are pre-approved and ready to go, and you're ready for a competitive scenario out there when shopping homes. And then we make sure you know the whole process and have access to something like our timeline. So if there's any questions at all, feel free to reach out. If this is your first time to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We'll be putting up videos all the time. And if it can help you out at all, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It helps us grow our channel. And otherwise, we'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great day.